So often as INFJs, we trigger other people and then we think it's our problem. And the reason why we think it's our problem is because we encounter it so often. But just because we encounter it so often, that does not mean that this is something we have to change. What we have to learn is that most people are not okay with themselves. And so therefore, if you show up like in an authentic way that is deep, it will trigger a lot of people. And you cannot really be with those kind of people. What I'm suggesting here is show as much of your depth as soon as possible. The people who get scared off by that, or the people who think that's too much for me or that's too weird, they should really filter themselves out. That way, you're not wasting your time with people who are not able to meet you where you're at. Like, this is who I am, take it or leave it. If you don't want to have this in your life, there's nothing wrong with that. So if you are not allowed to be yourself without triggering them, I promise you that is not the person for you. Love is about acceptance. Love is about setting healthy boundaries. And this is something that we just need. So don't ever please settle for people where you know they're not willing or able to give you that level of respect because they're just not there yet, or maybe never will be. It is not what we need. And as long as this one aspect is missing, it will never be enough for a long-term relationship for us. So very often we think as INFJs, we want somebody who's with us in a space, but at the end of the day, we want them to be in their world, to do their thing, and then we are in our world and do our thing, and this kind of like works together. We want them to be able to listen to our life, to have an open mind, and to have enough interest in what's going on in our life. But what we need most of all is space. Like, I need to be able to have a lot of space for myself. I need to have a lot of time to reflect, to do things on my own with my own energy without having people override all of that. And the sooner we as INFJs recognize that this is a need of ours and we demand it, the easier it is for other people to actually fulfill it and to really ask themselves, is this something that I can work with, or is it something that doesn't work for me? Again, this is not something from the sorts of, oh, this is better or worse than the other thing. It's just about transparency. The more you know yourself and the more you know that you need this, the easier it is to communicate it to the other person and to kind of like just figure out sooner than later, is this compatible or not?